The market for insurance in Uganda, how do you see it? Because when I'm looking at the numbers, they're telling me that less than 1% of our GDP is insured. And what are the banks not doing? And who can we marry with ourselves to make sure that we move that penetration higher up? Because last time I looked at the statistics, they were telling me that 1.7 trillion was last year, 1.57 trillion was what the market did, and if they're doing that under 1% of GDP, how much money are we leaving on the table, but also how are we able to protect the investments that you're banking? I want to throw that first to Absa, then I'll come back to Doctor later, so I just want to throw that Absa. Insurance, what can we do? Where do we need investors to come in and support, or do we not need investors? Irene, maybe you can take that first.
Yeah, and thank you very much for that question. So, I guess in the banking sector, it's because everything we do has to be collateralized and securitized in order, one, to protect shareholders' money, to protect investors' money. There is a limitation on what kind of collateral, on what kind of security that anybody can take. I mean, there is a level in which when someone cannot give you land and building anymore and they cannot do any other thing. So I think of recent, what we have tried to do is to blend the securitization of most of the facilities that we give out with insurance. And we have partnered with a number of insurance companies in the market and of course in the UK, tapped into the insurance market here to say, if we have a good project, an infrastructure project that we'd like to finance, it cannot be looked at as the normal, structures that call for security. We must tap into the insurance market. So we've done quite a number of structures tapping into the insurance market, at least for corporates. I think it is a new concept that we are trying to build on from a market perspective. Of course, we will do it for the A-rated and of government most of the time, but the general corporates, we still have some way to go regarding the insurance-backed kind of structures.
Maybe just touch that a little bit. I still want to come back to you because I feel this. Julius, do you want to touch a little bit on? I'm really looking at where we are, because if we scale our finance, we need to make sure that it's secure. Is there anything different that you think we're able to do, or how do we attract members from this audience to come and play in that space? And I'm going to come to the audiences also on that issue.